How to be a tennis player, the Ross Hardy edition. If you want to be a player like me, you're going to want to use a racket that's really heavy. The heavier the better, because again, you're not a bitch, you're a real man. So start acting like one and start wielding a proper man's racket. So first things first, you're going to want some nice fluoride-free, calcium-boosted toothpaste, because you're going to need all the help and all the strength that you can get to bite your lip to stop yourself from saying things that you shouldn't. Secondly, you're going to want some nice hair straightener. The less tackier the better, to maintain these amazing long locks, because you listen to heavy metal music and you're going to need to keep your hair straight out of your eyes as you're dominating your opponents on the court. And finally, you're going to need this, because most of the time the people around you are going to be making the dumbest excuses ever as to why they're missing balls and not getting into proper position, or just sharing their political opinions. So give them this to show them that they're all full of shit. Also, every single time you're going to be opening up new balls, because you're a snob and you need new balls as often as possible. In fact, old balls don't even exist. And because you're a much better player now and you know how to adapt to different situations and different types of balls, it doesn't matter which ones you use because you're not a bitch. So first things first, the key to hitting a really good shot the way you want is to grunt. The louder the better, the more effective it will be. The next thing you want to do is have huge swings that go right up above your head with every shot, no matter what it is, doesn't matter what. Just keep up those nice, big, high swings. Next thing, you want to run as much as humanly possible, because that's just what we do. That's how you play like me. You got to run for everything like your life depends on it. Next thing, you want violence. And that means putting in as much energy into every single shot as much as possible, even if you don't need to, like so. So when you're returning, you want to stand as far back as possible for a big server, because unfortunately you are not very good at returning serve early or on the baseline. So the further back, the better. Wait. Ready. And for the weaker serves, you want to go right inside the service box and even as close to the net as possible, depending on how bad some people are at serving. Ball. And finally, and probably the most important thing to remember, is that when you're playing doubles, it is absolutely never your fault. Always blame everything on your partner, no matter what. Oh, that was my forehand. That was my backhand. That was the last bit of sanity that I had. So these days you're a much better player and you can make back more balls than most people in your area. But on the odd occasion that you do miss, this is what goes through your head. Oh my God, I can't do anything right in my whole life. Oh, that would have been a winner if there was no net player there. Oh, too much heavy metal or too much gel on my handle. Oh, yuck. That was so gross. So thank you everybody for watching that. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you got some laughs out of that. I had fun making fun of myself. Thanks all to those who did watch, and thanks for all being the most amazing friends that you are, and I'm always here if you need me, and take care.